Have you ever felt like something was off in your relationship with someone, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Maybe their words or actions started to influence your decisions and emotions more than you were comfortable with, even when you didn't entirely agree with them. If this resonates with you, you might be caught in the subtle web of manipulation. Manipulation is a hidden art that can entangle anyone. It's a tactic used by someone to influence another person's thoughts, feelings, or actions for their own benefit, often without regard for the other person's well-being. You might think manipulation only exists in overtly toxic relationships, but in truth, it can happen anywhere in friendships, family dynamics, or even professional environments. Have you ever felt something was wrong but couldn't prove it? Perhaps there's someone who seems to care about you, but over time you realize they consistently pressure you to align with their desires. You find yourself trapped between affection, guilt, and the fear of losing them. This is the hallmark of manipulation, often disguised as care or concern, but ultimately intended to control. One of the most common forms of manipulation is gaslighting. This technique involves making you doubt yourself and your perception of reality. For example, someone might repeatedly tell you, "You're overreacting," or "That never happened." You're imagining things. Slowly but surely, they plant seeds of doubt, leaving you feeling confused, uncertain, and questioning your memory or emotions. But here's the good news: you are not powerless. Facing manipulation is entirely possible, and the first step is recognizing its signs. Manipulators often use guilt or self-sacrifice as tools to get what they want. They know how to push your emotional buttons, making you feel responsible for their happiness or well-being. They might appear caring and selfless, but underneath, there's a hidden agenda to dominate and control. Do you often find yourself prioritizing others' feelings over your own? Do you feel trapped in obligations you never agreed to? These are signs you might be under someone's influence. However, this doesn't mean you can't break free. The key lies in recognizing the patterns and setting healthy boundaries. The first step is understanding your worth. You deserve to feel valued, heard, and respected. Manipulation often succeeds because we're unaware of our boundaries or afraid of disappointing others. But when you allow manipulation to persist, you're actually disappointing yourself. Valuing yourself is the foundation for avoiding manipulation. Next, learn to speak assertively. Don't hesitate to say no to something you don't agree with or that makes you uncomfortable. Manipulators often use guilt or fear to discourage you from refusing their demands, but remember, asserting boundaries is both normal and necessary. Don't let fear or guilt take control of your decisions. It's also crucial to surround yourself with supportive people. If you're in a manipulative relationship, seek out those who can offer an objective perspective and help you see the situation clearly. Sometimes those trapped in manipulation feel isolated and struggle to escape because they're blinded by fear or misplaced affection. With the right support, however, you can identify the manipulation and take steps to protect yourself. There may be situations where escaping manipulation feels impossible, for example, if it's happening in your family, relationship, or workplace. But remember, no situation is permanent. There is always a way out, and you can change your life. Don't let fear of the unknown stop you from taking that first step toward emotional and mental freedom. Everyone deserves to live in healthy, respectful relationships free from manipulation. So, will you let others continue to influence your decisions, or will you take control of your life? The choice is yours. Stand tall, trust yourself, and never let anyone diminish your happiness. You are stronger than you think, and nothing is more valuable than the freedom to be yourself. Don't let manipulation control your life, because you deserve true peace and happiness.